You go through your days without falling apart. You handle things quietly, without making a scene. These are 10 signs you're stronger than you think. 1. You stay steady when things don't go your way. When plans fall apart or results don't match your effort, you don't lose control. You may feel annoyed or disappointed, but you stay steady. You adjust instead of reacting. You don't lash out or shut down. This kind of strength doesn't look dramatic. It shows up in how you keep your balance when things don't work out. Other people may get loud or emotional in these moments. You don't. You stay present and deal with what's in front of you. Over time, this steadiness becomes part of how you handle life. 2. You can sit with discomfort without fixing it. There are moments when things feel uncomfortable and unresolved. Instead of rushing to make it stop, you sit with it. You don't distract yourself right away. You don't force quick answers. You let the feeling exist without trying to control it. This takes strength because discomfort naturally pushes people to escape. You don't need to. You can wait. You can stay still and let time do its work. This quiet ability to sit with unease shows a level of strength most people never notice.
3. You don't need immediate relief. When stress or pressure shows up, you don't rush into action just to feel better. You don't send messages out of impulse. You don't make fast choices just to stop the discomfort. You pause. You give yourself space before responding. This kind of control doesn't feel powerful in the moment. It feels slow and quiet. But choosing not to react right away protects you from regret later. That restraint is a form of strength that builds over time. 4. You accept loss without turning bitter. You've lost things that mattered to you. Opportunities, connections, or plans didn't work out. You felt the disappointment, but you didn't let it turn you hard. You didn't become angry at everything. You allowed yourself to feel the loss and still move forward without resentment taking over. This doesn't mean the loss didn't hurt. It means you didn't let it change who you are. That ability to stay open after disappointment shows real strength. 5. You don't prove yourself anymore. You no longer feel the need to explain your value to everyone. You don't argue to be understood. You don't defend yourself in every situation. When people misunderstand you, you don't rush to correct them. You trust your own sense of who you are. This doesn't come from giving up. It comes from being grounded. Letting go of the need to prove yourself takes strength because it means relying on your own clarity instead of outside approval.
6. You recover quietly after emotional hits. When something hurts you, you don't broadcast it. You don't make it a performance. You take time to process it privately. You give yourself space to recover without drawing attention. From the outside, it may look like nothing happened. Inside, you're rebuilding your balance. This quiet recovery shows strength because you don't need validation to heal. You trust yourself to handle it in your own time. 7. You let people be wrong about you. You've learned that not every misunderstanding needs to be fixed. Some people will have the wrong idea about you, and you let it be. You don't chase clarity or approval from everyone. You know that trying to control how others see you is exhausting. Allowing people to be wrong takes strength because it means choosing peace over control. You stay focused on your own actions instead of managing other people's opinions. 8. You keep your self-respect during tension. When conversations get tense, you don't say things just to release pressure. You don't cross your own lines to win an argument or keep things calm. You choose your words carefully. You may stay quiet when silence is the better option. This kind of restraint protects your self-respect. It shows strength because you value your integrity more than short-term relief. You leave difficult moments without regretting how you handled yourself.
9. You don't abandon yourself to keep peace. There are times when keeping the peace would be easier if you stayed silent or agreed. Instead, you stay true to yourself. You don't disappear just to make others comfortable. You hold your ground without creating drama. This balance takes strength. You don't need conflict, but you don't erase yourself either. You remain present and honest, even when it creates discomfort. That steadiness shows how grounded you've become. 10. You move forward without needing validation. You no longer wait for praise or permission to move on. You don't need someone to confirm that you're doing the right thing. You trust your judgment and take the next step on your own. This doesn't mean you never doubt yourself. It means doubt doesn't stop you. Moving forward without external validation shows a deep kind of strength. You rely on your own sense of direction instead of waiting to be approved. Strength doesn't always feel powerful. Often it feels quiet and unnoticed. It shows up in how you handle discomfort, loss, and uncertainty without losing yourself. These signs are easy to miss because they don't look impressive from the outside. But together, they show a kind of strength that has already been built through experience. Thank you for watching.